Hey, Skywalkers!
Woo!
So, what are we talking about today?
Oh my gosh.
What are we not talking about today?
What? This is like a D23 Expo, like waiting to happen craziness.
The only thing is, we never had to leave the house and wait in lines.
And we didn't know this was happening. Like, there was no anticipation. It was just like, bam! Here it is.
Yep. Hey, do you want one Star Wars TV series? How about another one? And another one? And another one? And another one? And it just kept on going.
I mean, how about Marvel stuff, too? That was amazing. We got more Disney stuff. Look at everyone joining us. Yay!
Hey, thanks everyone for joining us.
Oh, look, okay, wait.
Jess is crying. Oh.
Totally. Okay, so I'm actually wearing my most exciting thing, Captain Marvel 2. Woo!
And I'm wearing my Christmas Skywalking sweatshirt because it's cold. It's very, very cold.
It is cold, but I got my.
You know what? Speaking of which,
yes.
Speaking of which,
yes.
Who's on my my shirt here?
Who's on your shirt?
This guy right over here.
It's Baby Yoda.
Who's Baby Yoda?
Oops.
Who's Baby? Shh. Disney might be listening.
Go ahead. Oh, am I messing this up for you? Here, let me arrange these cords.
Yeah, I am shocked that we did not hear any kind of Grogu announcements.
Oh, what do you mean?
Like a whole if they just announced a whole Grogu animated series, we'd be good.
Okay, I can see that. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, shocked. Well, let's not talk about what we didn't get.
Okay,
because there's a couple of those on the list.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what we did get.
And also, let's say hi, everyone. We've got so many people here. We got Marcus.
Hey, Marcus.
We've got Rex. We have Porkins needs his own series. We got Glenn.
Simon Greyshade needs his own story.
Adam
O'Brien.
Amazing. Oh my gosh, Joshua's very excited. Jack's mind is blown. Oh, let's see, Alex Watson. Oh, where'd you go, Alex?
Right there.
Oh, here we go.
He says Grogu. The Bad Batch trailer.
Yep. Oh my gosh. Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special.
Not just a Christmas special, a holiday special.
How amazing. Yes. Our brain has exploded as well. Yes.
Yeah, we're gathering all these notes together, and it's like, where do we start?
Exactly. So should we just? Oh yes.
Rachel Boyer says, Lando. Yeah. All right. So
where do we start?
Let's start with what has gotten us the most excited of all these. Let's go with just Star Wars.
Okay, I was gonna say okay. All right.
Sarah, what got you most excited?
Okay, so I think now this news didn't sink in because all this other news was coming at me until we finally saw this little sizzle reel posted by Patty Jenkins on YouTube. And that was the fact that she was announced to direct a Star Wars film coming December 2023 called Rogue Squadron. And she posted this video on YouTube that was her getting suited up. And as she was getting suited up, she was talking and saying, my dad was a fighter pilot. He died for our country. But when I was growing up, Top Gun in space, says Jack. When he was growing up, when she was growing up, she saw these fighter pilots and had always wanted to do a fighter pilot movie, which is so when she got the call, I don't know if she got the call or if she went in for it, but to do a Star Wars Rogue Squadron movie, it was like two of her dreams coming true at once. And so this is so exciting. And then she stopped suiting up and walked away from the camera to reveal she was putting on an orange jumpsuit and walking to an X-Wing, which looked amazing. And I started tearing up.
Now, can we roll in this trailer here?
So, yeah, we can try. Is this it?
This is it here.
Okay.
I was using Google Analytics.
All right, hold on a moment.
The commercial. All right, so let's screen share this, or do we need to screen share it up here?
Yeah, so give me a second while I watch picture. Let me see if we can do that. So I can
We're trying something new.
Screen share. So let's try theater mode, and let's try this, you guys. In case you have not seen this yet, you guys will get a treat here. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Let's try this.
Oh, look at this.
Now, let us know if you can hear. That's not it. Is this it?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
There we go.
Oh.
I love to move fast and speed of any kind. I think that that's because I grew up the daughter of a great fighter pilot, and every day I would wake up and go outside and look up and see my father and his squadron taking off and their F-4s roaring across the sky, and it was the most thrilling thing still I've experienced in my entire life. So when he lost his life in service to this country, it ignited a desire in me to turn all of that tragedy and thrill into one day making the greatest fighter pilot movie of all time. But try as I might and look as I did, I couldn't find the right story ever. I kept looking and looking, but I just couldn't find the right one until now. Now I found a movie about two things I love. So I'm going to see you very soon.
Look at that logo.
Oh my gosh. That is one cool logo.
And it's an Old Republic X-Wing fighter too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I heard this was set in the sequel. They didn't say where it was set, but someone had mentioned it's in the sequel.
Okay. Yeah, let
era.
me try to figure that out.
Okay, let's go over here to on StarWars.com. It
Yes.
says the next Star Wars feature film will be Rogue Squadron, directed by Patty Jenkins. The story will introduce a new generation of starfighter pilots as they earn their wings and risk their lives in a boundary-pushing high-speed thrill ride and move the saga into the future era of the galaxy.
Okay, future era. Well, interesting.
I think they mean like fans of today.
Okay, well, they earn their wings. Is this like Clarence? Interesting.
Oh. I think
they
they mean like fans of today.
Oh no!
Okay.
Stop it.
Okay. Where are we up here?
Yeah, get rid of this. No, get rid of that tab.
That's from here?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's so correct me if I'm wrong, but that is an Old Republic X-Wing logo right there within the Rogue Squadron.
Oh, I don't know. Do you guys? What do you think? Yes, Eric, we can see your comments. Thank you.
Yeah. So this is like exciting. However, I'm not one for the X-Wing pilot, the X-Wing's series of books from the 1990s, and the video games. Not really into when it comes to
the books
this.
were fun with Wedge Antilles and
Wedge
Rogue
Antilles
Squadron.
and
Yeah, it was really neat. So okay, Greg is saying future era means post
to
the
Rise of
Rise of
Skywalker.
Skywalker. I'm still getting used to those.
Yeah, I heard it was a few after Rise of Skywalker, but I'm not seeing anything official that says that.
No, I believe remember Kathleen Kennedy did say something that it was, but we didn't actually watch the investors call. We just saw the news surrounding it.
But that is a Old Republic X-Wing.
Okay.
But you know what? Irregardlessly,
right.
Excited about this.
Yes.
Not my favorite, just because once again, I'm not engrossed in this kind of story aspect with the whole Rogue Squadron.
Well, so yeah, if the story is good surrounding the fighter
of
pilot
course,
thing, then I'm in. And I, like this person, am very delighted that Patty Jenkins, who did direct Wonder Woman and Wonder Woman 84, right?
Mm-hmm.
She directed both of those.
She's a great director.
That she's joining the Star Wars franchise.
As long as you move Zack Snyder out of the equation,
Mm-hmm.
she's really good. And I'm sure I'm going to love it. I'm going to watch it.
Right.
However, this is just not my favorite of all of the announcements.
Okay. Well, should we get into some more announcements here?
Jack Vasbury is asking, will Resilient Squadron make a cameo? That's That's up to you guys. I hope so. I hope so.
Hold on, let me
All right, now I'm gonna go with Kenobi.
as
I'm trying to say as Darth Maul. So Kenobi, this is my favorite just because they've been talking about this for how long? Okay. Facebook user is saying, "Oh, come on, Richard. Patty Jenkins is a great director. I never said she wasn't. How can you not be excited about this? I never said I wasn't excited about this. I'm very, very excited about it. However, I'm saying that Kenobi is my favorite one because we've been waiting so long to see it. Ewan McGregor is going to be in it, and he's going to be teamed up with his old pal, Hayden Christensen, who's playing
exciting.
Darth Vader.
Mm-hmm.
See, Courtney knows what I'm talking about. Kenobi.
Oh, I just got very emotional. Yeah, I'm sure all the prequel people, like people who are, got into the story via the prequels, like this is probably super exciting for them, especially.
Yeah, 10 years after Revenge of the Sith. So Luke is 10 years old, and we're going to see Luke. You know that.
Oh.
But how will Vader fit into this? So many possibilities.
Yes.
So this is a series I'm more connected with Kenobi more than Rogue Squadron because I didn't read the books, didn't play the video games, but Kenobi I know all about. I'm right there with you.
Okay.
So that's going to be fantastic. They're going to shoot it in Manhattan Beach for all of you Los Angelinos.
Yes.
Shoot it at the Volume right in Manhattan Beach and San Pedro.
Uh-huh. And then you're excited. Well, yeah, we're also excited for Ewan, of course.
Oh, Ewan, yeah. Oh, whenever we see him in Long Way Down, it's like you're getting ready for your Kenobi role.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because of the beard.
Yeah,
like he just grew his beard all the way through. Yeah, it was neat.
Okay, Greg Norman of Resilient Squadron podcast is saying, hoping Hayden is in some kind of flashback vision, otherwise won't make much sense. I hope that we're not going to see Vader and Obi-Wan reunited in this. We can't see that because when we see them in Star Wars battling, that's going to be the first time they see each other since Revenge of the Sith.
Okay.
So if anyone hears that these two are going to be shooting a scene together, let me know because I will go down to that set and wag my finger at them like this. So, and I'm sure it's going to be some kind of a vision, like Greg said, from Obi-Wan.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
And now, why they're calling it Obi-Wan Kenobi instead of Kenobi, I don't know. We're all going to be calling it Kenobi.
Well, it's true. It's true. And also, the series, in case you forgot or needed a reminder, is directed by Deborah Cho, which is fantastic. She directed some of the best episodes of season 1 of The Mandalorian. So that's exciting.
Okay, wait a minute. On StarWars.com, it says, this will truly be a day long remembered, as it was confirmed that Hayden Christensen will be returning as Darth Vader. This will be the rematch of this century.
Oh,
no.
Whoa.
No. We don't want a rematch.
No,
we can't. Because
well, I think maybe she meant the actors' rematch of the century, perhaps.
Yeah. But when we first see Vader and Obi-Wan fight, we want to know that was the first time they've connected. Just like in the Clone Wars, we could never have Anakin Skywalker meet up in battle General Grievous.
Right.
Because of that one line he gives in Revenge of the Sith that he expected Grievous to be a lot taller, which means he's never met him before. So they kind of wrote himself into a corner so they can never, ever meet.
Whoops.
Yeah. And Deborah Cho, if she's taking on the whole thing, great.
Oh, I know. Although as a series, I don't think they can take on. So she's at least directing the first episode and probably overseeing some of the other, directors. Because in series, generally, you do have to have multiple directors. Unless
you schedule everything out.
Right.
And shoot everything pretty much at the same time. But it would normally in this kind of a series, you have to have one director who's prepping one episode while another director is editing, shooting and editing,
Exactly.
just so it always moves along. So unless they're going to shoot it as like one big long film and then cut it up, that's the only way that would really work.
Okay.
Unless, as Eric says, unless it's a limited series.
Right.
I'm sure that will be a limited series that they're going to shoot all in one big chunk.
That would make sense.
Yeah,
I would see that.
If she's directing it,
mm-hmm.
all in one, that's great.
Yeah.
All right. Christopher says he was not in Vader's suit. That was still Anakin.
How would Kenobi? He's asking, how would Kenobi know Vader is Anakin?
The Force. He could reach out.
Well,
and sense something.
Like Ahsoka sensed.
Yeah, exactly.
Anakin. Through Darth Vader, she kind of sensed Anakin and like went crazy. Fell into a. Fell in the Force trance. Exactly.
Yeah, and I'm sure if Vader is close to Tatooine, Obi-Wan's gonna be like, what is that? What is that? Oh, I got a pain in my neck. Sense a Star Destroyer hovering away above Tatooine.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Adam O'Brien over in Australia. Thanks, Adam. He says Boston is Tatooine. You know what? We had our best man on the case, Eric Unkenhout.
He's in
Massachusetts.
Yeah.
And it's not gonna be, it's Boston, England, not Boston, Massachusetts. I really wanted to hear all these aliens with Boston accents, That
would have been
All right, so for me, Kenobi is right there. For you, it's Rogue Squadron, which, contrary to popular belief over here, I'm very excited for. This is just not my favorite.
Okay, so the next thing that caught my eye, though, should we get into it, or did you have more about Kenobi?
No, let's move on because there's so much.
There's
one or two more things we got to talk about.
Yeah. So the next thing that caught my eye, though, probably actually the first thing that caught my eye on Twitter is the Ahsoka series logo. So now, okay, once again, though, Lucasfilm has announced things and taken it back. Announced things and taken it back.
Yeah.
Announced things. So I don't know how excited to get. That's the problem. Especially when it comes to Lucasfilm. And I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but so I see the Ahsoka series logo and I'm like, okay, I'm not too excited, but it still looks cool. And we did actually see Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka in The Mandalorian. And so I do feel like, yes, this could happen. Great. And it's going to be executive produced by Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau. And it will be set during the time of The Mandalorian as well. And I believe they said it's going to be a limited series. Let me read this.
Yeah.
After making her long-awaited live-action debut in The Mandalorian, Ahsoka Tano's story, written by Dave Filoni, which is very important, will continue in a limited series, Ahsoka, starring Rosario Dawson and executive produced by Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau. So there you go. This is the actual
So we don't know that it's set in the time of The Mandalorian.
No, we do because
No, they're saying from The Mandalorian.
Oh, okay. The next thing, Rangers of the New Republic, does start with set within the timeline of The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Okay, so there you go. But I mean, I'm assuming she's a similar age. But yeah, it could be anywhere 5 years out.
And like you said, they've promised things and never delivered.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking of many things, like how about a Kevin Feige Star Wars storyline, which we're not seeing.
Very true.
The Benioff and Weiss,
which is
Game of Thrones guys,
which is taken off of StarWars.com.
Yeah, the whole Rian Johnson stuff, whether you like him or not.
Right.
But I'm not seeing any of that announced. So I think they're just throwing a whole bunch of stuff at us and they're going to see what works. So I'm more excited about talking about it
right.
than I am about these things that may or may not happen.
Okay. And
Ahsoka,
yes.
Kenobi will happen.
Right.
Ahsoka will happen.
Okay.
That's way too big of a thing. We've already seen Ahsoka. We know she's out there. Rosario Dawson's there.
Yes.
Ashley Eckstein is very not happy right now.
Well, okay.
I am. She's always happy.
She's publicly happy.
She's always happy.
Yes.
All right, but that will happen.
Okay.
For the rest of it, I am not holding my breath.
All right. So yes. So a lot of our Skywalkers here are feeling the same way. Jess, I'm having a bit of how much of this are we actually going to see after the initial mind-blowing excitement?
Now,
Yes,
we're
definitely.
in a pandemic,
Yeah.
which hinders things even more.
Very true.
And having all these series announced, not just Star Wars, but Marvel and everything else, it's like, you can't really shoot as fast as you used to. You can't have 100 people on a set anymore, unless these are all going to take place in one like briefing room.
Well, okay, so just to temper our expectations a little bit, about 3 months ago, I believe Disney announced that they were restructuring their units going forward.
Their entertainment services.
Exactly, to focus more attention on live streaming and Disney Plus. And I think this today was the outcome of that restructuring. So this is what they've decided to do and focus their attention on for the next 3 years. And even at the end of this fact sheet here from Disney Plus Publicity, it mentions like a whole big caveat. It says something about, hold on, let me get to the bottom of this like 27-page document. Here we go. Oh, darn it. Where is
you
it?
do that. I'll pull up this comment by Courtney Turkel.
Okay.
They can pull the plug on anything after announcement. Case in point, Lizzie McGuire.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, how sad.
That's why I'm more excited about talking about this
right.
than it actually happening, because I do not have faith in Lucasfilm anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I hope the best for them, and I'm sure a lot of this stuff will come to fruition, just not all of it.
Okay, so it does say at the bottom of this press release, forward-looking statements. Certain statements and information in this communication may constitute forward-looking statements, blah, 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 which basically means they are made on the basis of assumptions regarding future events and business performance as of the time that the statements are made. We are not under any obligation, and we expressly disclaim any obligation to update, alter, or otherwise revise any forward-looking statements. Actual results might differ materially from those discussed in or implied by the forward-looking statements. Anyway, and that goes on to say a whole list of caveats, like basically saying we are not being held to these statements.
Nice. Now, Eric says here in the chat, Iger also said there's more to announce, but they didn't have the time today to announce everything.
Like over 3 hours? No, they didn't have any more time.
I wish they would even say, hey, this is what we're planning on, okay, everyone?
Mm-hmm.
Rather than pitch something and not follow up on it if it falls through.
Right.
Like, everyone was so excited to hear that Kevin Feige was joining Star Wars. I was literally on the roof on the ceiling with Lionel Richie dancing when I heard Kevin Feige was now in the Star Wars universe. Where is he? Where is he?
Okay.
Well, that's standard investor boilerplate. Yes, it is. So I'm also happy, very, very happy that we're going to get Andor.
Yes, and we did get footage of this, which means that it's shooting, it's happening, and now I can be excited. So I think that's like, out of all these series, when we finally get footage like that shows like behind the scenes, what is that called? A something reel?
A sizzle reel.
Sizzle reel. There you go.
So apparently they started shooting this 3 weeks ago.
Okay. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We got some footage here. Want to see the sizzle reel?
Let's show it. And
no, not Endor, Greg. Andor.
Andor. Okay.
I kept saying Endor too.
YouTube is now full screen. Okay, let me try this,
y'all.
Yeah,
check this out.
Share the screen. Here we go. Oh.
Love and 4.
Everything I did for the rebellion. Rogue One, in many ways, is a film that connected new audiences with the oldest fans. It was a bittersweet feeling, in the premiere, knowing that it was just one film, But then magic happens, right? As you can see, we're getting ready. We're building stages, we're rehearsing, we're training, we're trying costumes, we're doing everything to make sure we do the best show. I'm really excited having the chance to explore Cassian. It's really fun to go on a set that is emulating something you like so much.
The enormity of this is like doing a big feature film.
It's very cinematic. For me, that's where the excitement is.
12 episodes, 12 scripts, over 200 named cast members, over 6,000 crowd people, a lot of creatures that come in from the creature department.
We treat this exactly like we would a film. There is no difference in our approach.
Every creature and droid that we've been building has the same care, level of attention to detail as the previous films.
It's huge, it's thrilling, but also it's wonderfully challenging.
There's tons of possibilities to explore. It is the building of a revolution.
That is bloody brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, loving that.
Wow.
Now-
That's a gorgeous logo, too. I think
Did
it's really
you
cool.
you hear what the costume director had said? Over 200 named cast members.
Yeah. Named.
So, you know what? Maybe you can jump on Mandalorian and
Now-
give Frog Lady a name.
Now, because Frog Lady is, well, I don't know. Is that a name? Or is
That's
that
not a name. Her name isn't Frogman. Okay? Frog Lady, Frogman.
Yes,
No,
I know. It just brings up a great point. This is going to be amazing. But where's K2?
I know. And I'm forgetting his name. K2
K2SO?
is
Oh.
voiced by
Right. Yeah, let us know. I forget his name. Mon Mothma, yes, she'll be back
Yes.
as well. By Genevieve
O'Reilly.
Genevieve O'Reilly, thank you.
Yeah.
Stellan Skarsgård is making the jump from, isn't he in
He's-
Marvel?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, so he's making the jump. He's
Well,
going to
they're-
be in
they're-
Star Wars.
You know what? This is Alan Tudyk. Thank you, Greg.
Thank you, yes.
This is like the old Hollywood system where everyone would be contract players.
Yeah,
We're going back to the contract players.
indeed. Yeah, we got Stellan Skarsgård. We have Adria Arjona, Fiona Shaw, Denise Go,
Mhm.
Kyle Solar, and Genevieve O'Reilly. So, wow.
Wait, does that mention Alan Tudyk?
No, it does not.
Oh, because at D23 last year, Alan Tudyk did say he would be returning.
What? Really?
Yeah, do you recall when right before Kenobi, Diego Luna was on stage and he was with
Oh.
Alan Tudyk, and Alan Tudyk then announced he'd be back to play K2SO.
Okay. I don't remember that, but awesome. There was so much happening.
Yeah. So they have a sizzle reel. They're doing costume fittings. They're doing effects.
Okay.
They're building sets. So this is well underway. I wonder where, though.
I don't know, but Kenny Crayley has mentioned that Michael Wilkinson, who designed the costumes now for Andor here, he did the
DC,
costumes for the
DC
DC films. Wow, including Wonder Woman. Wow, that's exciting, Kenneth.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, and one of the costumes that they were working on looked like Luke's yellow ceremonial jacket.
Ooh.
I got one of those.
There was some cool, and I love the fact like it shows that they had masks on, so this is they're working during that time. And one of the women had a Captain Marvel mask on. I saw. That was exciting.
So they're doing it like right now, and as Diego said, they've been shooting for 3 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this will not be hitting our eyeballs
Mhm.
until
Oh, I can look that up
until
2022
oh,
on Disney Plus.
okay.
So these are Disney Plus series. Yes.
But you know how fast that's going to go by.
That's true. That's true. Well, a series that's coming much faster is The Bad Batch.
Nice segue.
And in fact, I don't see an actual timeline here, but it's supposed to be early 2021, right? Or sometime in 2021. And the Bad Batch, of course, is following the elite and experimental clones of the Bad Batch, which were introduced in the Clone Wars. Specifically, season 7, we got a whole arc. Here, delete that. We got a whole arc with the Bad Batch.
Okay. But do you want to play the sizzle reel?
Sure, let's do it.
They call themselves the Bad Batch.
The Republic will be reorganized into the First Galactic Empire!
That was quite an impressive display.
Okay, that's the coolest looking thing.
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
Now, did we see a Mammacore in there that was pulling down a clone trooper?
What's a mam? I thought it was
Look like a Sarlacc.
Sarlacc,
Or
yeah.
it could have been a Rathtar.
Okay. It could have been a Rathtar too. All right, now, so what do you guys think about Bad Batch? Let's see. Courtney says it looks awesome. Jack got his Wrecker Pop. Very nice. He also says Fennec. We're gonna get into that in a second.
Mm-hmm.
Kenny, the Bad Batch I will watch, but it's my least favorite of the stuff announced today, but I still like the trailer. Okay. Hey, and let's see. This looks amazing, says Jess. I love that they're taking from Mandalorian for the animation. Yeah.
It kind of feels like in the 90s when DC would have their animated series and they would end like a Batman series or another superhero series and come back the next season continuing on with the same superhero. So they were like, so they could do like here's an all new Batman series. Like, no, it's the same one.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so this is like the Clone Wars.
Okay.
Just call it the Clone Wars.
Right.
But this takes place right during the Siege of Mandalore.
Mm-hmm.
Right after the Siege of Mandalore, right during Revenge of the Sith.
Okay.
Love that we see Palpatine.
Uh-huh.
So Order 66 just took place.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, and so how do these clones escape the whole reprogramming?
So the clones. Well, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, were they? I don't know. That's a great idea. Skywalkers. Let us know.
So we know from Rex and his gang that you can take those chips out of your head.
Right. Yeah. So Eric asked, "Are they working for the Empire?" That's a good question.
Looks like they're working
not sure.
against the Empire.
Does it?
From that trailer, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's hard to tell. Now, you guys are mentioning Fennec, and now here is what we see in the Bad Batch trailer. Now, I would like to look up what Fennec looks like from The Mandalorian because, we only saw her one frame. Let's see. Fennec Shand.
From Mandalorian Season 2.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Season 2.
Or just go to images.
Okay.
There's a
All right,
whole
we'll
bunch
look that
of
up.
stuff.
Ooh, okay. So now is this her outfit? Wikipedia. Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh, there you go.
Holy buckets, that is
All
her.
right.
Okay, let
Yeah,
me
so can we
just share
how do you
this.
share this?
Yeah.
All right, hold on, everyone. Trying to.
We have so many tabs open. I was like trying to keep tabs on all this stuff. Let's see. Where's our thing?
Right there.
StreamYard. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we have this. Now, can I share another picture? I don't know if I can.
Well,
You know what? Let me see.
Get out of this and then reshare.
I'll just show them a picture because I want to be able to see them both at the same time, right?
Well, in that picture we just brought up,
Yeah.
we do see Fennec. Oh, okay, that's not animated.
Well, no.
All right. So we have the Bad Batch, which, okay, I'm excited to see this. I would have chosen another animated series to go with, like I've been saying before, the Ahsoka and Sabine team up to go find Ezra and Ahsoka, but it sounds like we're gonna get that in live action.
All right, so we're gonna make me, Richard. Can I
Mhm.
have this? Gonna go like this, and we're gonna put this here, so you can kind of see the one with her helmet.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Other one, yeah, and then there's her image.
So
So yeah,
there's her
that's like
image.
definitely her. Because that was weird.
Yeah.
Scoot it back. Huh. Okay, it changed on us.
Yeah.
All right, but anyway,
But you can kinda see it there.
regardless. Oh, it just went blank. That's what happened.
All right, so that's Fennec Shand.
Yeah.
We get to see how she
There we
fits
go.
into this time period.
That is so cool. Wow. All right. Woo.
All right, so what else do we have here? We got tons of other series. Let's talk about this one right over here.
Okay, hold on.
Star Wars, a droid story.
Oh, let's see. All right.
Now, they had to call it a droid story just because if you just said droid story, people would say, yeah, oh, I love that with Buzz Lightyear and Woody.
Oh.
No, a droid story. I heard what you said. Yeah, Toy Story 4 was a tearjerker. No, a droid story.
All right, so let's read about this. Let's see. This is New Stories. As Lucasfilm continues to develop new stories, the intersection of animation and visual effects offers new opportunities to explore. So Lucasfilm Animation is teaming up with Lucasfilm's visual effects team, ILM, to develop a special Star Wars adventure film for Disney Plus. So it'll be one film, not a series. It'll be for Disney Plus called A Droid Story. This epic journey will introduce us to a new hero guided by legendary duo R2-D2 and C-3PO.
So Anthony Daniels is like, yes,
Right?
it's animated. Don't need to get into the suit.
Wow.
And I got a job.
And then when we talk to Anthony Daniels, he says, though, that he performs just like he's in the suit
Yeah.
with a tight bum. I thought that was so funny.
Like Glenn Stein is bringing up something we
Okay.
haven't talked about. Do we think Lars Mickelson will play Thrawn in the Ahsoka series?
Hold on, I have to look up what he looks like.
Thrawn.
Lars. That's true. This could be very. Oh my god.
You know what? I think you're right.
That'd be
They're gonna
amazing.
combine Ahsoka and Thrawn and Sabine and probably Ezra. So will
Looks
Lars
like he could.
Lars Mickelson play? Yeah, sure.
That's what he looks like.
Yeah,
All
people
right.
have been throwing out so many names.
I'm sure. Well, you paint anyone blue.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
It-
it could be anyone.
Yeah, and they're gonna manipulate his face with all those little dots on there.
Yeah. Interesting.
Huh.
Interesting.
Okay, but so a droid story. That just sounds too cute.
It sounds cute. I don't think there was any mention of a timeline on this.
Yeah, Glenn is reminding us that Lars did the voice of Thrawn in Rebels.
Oh, thank you, Glenn.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why people are saying that.
Oh, hold on, Jack Vasbury.
Oh.
He wouldn't mind seeing Henry Hill as Thrawn. I'm sorry, Ray
Really?
Liotta.
Oh, he's got the creepy eyes for it.
Yeah.
He totally does. Whoa.
Yeah, so many choices. Like you said, you
Mhm.
paint someone blue, but instead of Benedict Cumberbatch would be fun as Thrawn.
Yeah, he's got that creepy face too.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone with a creepy face, come on.
Oh, darn it! Who the Jarvis from Marvel
Oh, right.
and
WandaVision.
yeah,
He's busy though.
yeah.
WandaVision. But like, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Oh my goodness, why am I blanking out on some of these names?
That's okay. Because there's so much in here. Like so much. So, okay. We also got some announcements of Star Wars Visions. Now, Star Wars Visions, hold on.
Speaking
Paul
of Vision-
Bettany.
Paul Bettany, thank you.
Everyone, like 5 people.
Paul
Paul
Bettany.
Bettany.
He's been in the Star Wars universe. Let's bring him back. I
What
love
was he
Paul
again?
Bettany. He's in Solo.
Duh. Yeah.
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 All right. So, are we moving on to Star Wars Visions?
Yeah.
All right. What is this?
Okay. So this So Star Wars is kind of following in Marvel's footsteps by maybe taking a few new creative takes on the galaxy far, far away. And it will be a series of animated short films celebrating Star Wars through anime creators. The anthology collection will bring 10 fantastic visions from several of the leading Japanese anime studios, offering a fresh and diverse cultural perspective to Star Wars. Now, this is quite cool because, honestly, there's so many Japanese themes and things that Lucas called upon for the visual language of Star Wars. So now that anime and Japanese studios are reinterpreting Star Wars to Japanese visuals, like,
Sure.
there you go.
Yeah. And what does it say? There.
Hold on, Jack. It sounds like the Animatrix. Wait, is that a thing? Because that's funny. The Animatrix. Okay.
What does it say about bringing in filmmakers for this?
Yeah, it's film studios. Anime film studios.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
leading Japanese anime studios.
You know what? That's going to be really interesting because we need another new Star Wars animated style.
Right. And once again, there's no date on this either.
Okay.
So
Now,
who knows if it'll happen? But
we all went crazy when they came up with the wooden Clone Wars style, which represented the Thunderbird style, but we all got used to it and we all love it. Then came Star Wars Rebels.
Yes,
where
the
at first
plastic hair.
it looked like the Star Wars Hasbro Rebels.
Right, or Playmobil. Yeah.
Totally.
Totally.
And then Resistance was kind of like your traditional 2D, but that was the fun of it.
Right.
They looked like those Saturday morning cartoons, but yet it had more backgrounds.
Oh, and there's some is it manga or manga?
Manga?
Yeah. The manga
Yeah.
editions of Lost Stars are fantastic. Okay, cool. So Christopher is excited because there have been some great mangas already. So he's excited. Cool. All right. Well, wow.
So yeah, so I'm very excited about a new Star Wars animated style.
Yes. Yeah, and so me too. I mean, once again, we got to take these with a grain of salt because of reasons.
Well,
but
I think this one will be very easy to produce.
yeah, because it's animated. It's a lot of the animated ones. It's like, okay, we can give those a go, right?
And plus, there's so many studios ready to go with this animation style.
Yes.
They've already been doing it, and they already have the models. Okay, that one, I can see that one going.
Okay, so we do have, I believe, 2 more Star Wars series we still need to talk about. Wait, did we talk about Rangers of the New Republic?
No, we have not.
We did not. Okay, so let's go back to that because this one is set within the timeline of The Mandalorian, and it is going to be executive produced by Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni. These guys are busy. My goodness. And it's a new live action series that will come to Disney Plus, and it will intersect with future stories and culminate into a climactic story event.
Oh. They say live action series that's going to culminate into a climatic story event.
Yes.
Which this sounds like more of a mini series.
It'll intersect with other stories, which makes sense because it is kind of in the timeline of The Mandalorian, so it'll probably intersect with whatever like climactic event happens there. I'm not sure. But yeah, so that's I hope Dave Filoni isn't spreading himself too thin.
When you're executive producer, you go, yeah, looks good, move on.
Could you try again?
So and plus you have Disney behind you, you have Jon Favreau right there.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't worry too much about that.
Okay.
And then how much into the timeline will they go? Will they go maybe another 20 years? So we see the beginning of the Resistance, the First Order.
Well, Greg is speculating that it will. Oh, I'm sorry. Where'd it go? Eric is speculating that it will be the Battle of Jakku, which happens a little bit after the Empire or Return of the Jedi, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
So many possibilities there.
And Jess is thinking of the Marvel Netflix era when all the individual shows came together for the Defenders, which we watched that, right? Yeah. So we had like all the individual shows, and then we saw characters from each of them show up in this particular series.
And I love crossovers.
That would be cool.
I want to see the Mandalorian crossover to this show.
Yeah.
The Rangers of the New Republic. When I saw that logo, I thought, oh, they're mashing up Star Wars and Power Rangers.
Well, because if the Ahsoka series is near this time, if the Andor series, would that kind of be near?
No, that
it would be before.
That'd be
so
way,
would Obi-Wan. Okay.
Way before Rebels.
But
or
Lando,
maybe after Rebels.
What about Lando?
Oh, plus, I'm sorry, going back to Rangers.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to see, you know who's going to star in that? Trapper John MD.
You mean Trapper Wolf?
Yes, Trapper Wolf.
That's what everyone was speculating. That's cute.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, there you go. Yep. Is it Rangers of the New Republic starring Dave Filoni and Paul Sun-Hong Lee? Says Christopher Marino. I don't know. Maybe if we saw another cameo, that would be fine. But honestly, Dave Filoni's cameos kind of take me out of it.
Yeah. It's like, hey, it's like when you see Quentin Tarantino in his films, like, hey, there's Quentin who put himself into a cameo.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, and this is this too close to Rogue Squadron in theme?
Well,
yeah,
I think it depends.
Okay, however, Jack Vassery is sad that there's no Boba Fett series announcement. So maybe if we could, juggle some things up. If they said, hey, you know what, we're going to pull back on the Rangers of the New Republic and give you a Boba Fett series. Okay, thank you.
Right.
Maybe pull back on something else.
Anything could happen, y'all.
Give you a Grogu, the beginning, that ties him back to his training at the Jedi Temple. And maybe that series ends with him running around the Jedi Temple. Hey, guys, what's going on?
Right.
Where's that? Did you see Anakin? He looked very upset.
Wow. Okay, well, let's see. Jack wants a Trapper Wolf and Carson buddy cop series.
Okay, so if this one fell through, wouldn't be the worst thing.
Right. Eric is saying, what if Rangers of the New Republic connects with Rogue Squadron, the movie?
Yeah, they're both. Yeah. Okay.
We'll see. We'll see. Yeah.
All right. So you were bringing up something else before we started talking about Trapper John MD.
Yes.
All you talk about is Trapper John MD. She loves her 80s doctor shows. What?
I love Quantum Leap. Was that 80s?
That's not a doctor
Star
show.
Trek TNG?
Okay. Moving right along. Did someone say Lando's in the house?
Yes, they did. Now, they did not specify. Let's see. It will be a brand new event series for Disney Plus. Now, what the heck does that mean?
An event?
An event series.
Instead of keep saying series for all of their.
Well, does that mean limited series? Is that different from limited series? That's what I get.
They just need a little word to plug in there.
I don't know. What's an event series? Okay. Let's see. And Justin Simeon, the creator of Dear White People and a huge Star Wars fan, is in the early stages of developing this project for Disney Plus, a Lando series. Okay, well, so I'm not struck in much hope in this, or just because a lot of things in development get stuck in that development hell. So, okay. All right.
Okay.
That'd be fun.
But you need either Donald Glover or Billy D. Williams. Of course, you could always recast, but we've already settled into Donald and Billy.
Oh, yeah.
So if it's going to be set after Solo, you need Donald Glover. And if it is an event series, that, to me, that says like 5.
Oh.
2.
Well, that's a mini series.
Maybe 5 like 1 hour episodes.
Okay.
So yeah, a mini series and I think Donald Glover can make time in his schedule for this.
Right. And if it was up to him, he'd probably want to write some of it too.
Yeah, and direct it. And write the score for it.
What is happening? I'm sorry. We keep on saying something that sounds like Siri, apparently.
Just don't say that again. Yeah. So and Eric. Oh, okay. Now I'm excited.
Yep.
Eric says, "Bring back,
That would be amazing.
bring back Lobot."
Yes.
Dare to dream.
I love it.
And in the Marvel comics, Lobot speaks.
That's
All right?
amazing.
We could even bring back L3. So many possibilities here. And you know they would tie this in with, oh, come on, name it, the Calrissian Chronicles.
Oh my gosh!
The Calrissian Chronicles.
His podcast.
Yes. Oh. This would move up to the top of my list if it was all based around his podcast series, which we saw him record in Solo.
That would be like amazing.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Ted Dastic Jr. says could be Lando and Janna. They hinted at something happening at the end of Rise of Skywalker.
Very true.
This could be like the young Indiana Jones, where you have the young and the old Indy.
That would be neat.
Yeah, we wouldn't have Indiana Jones in the Lando Chronicles. We would have Lando. But what if Lando, Billy D. Lando is talking to Janna and telling him all about the stories about how he became such the rebel hero that he is.
Right? Oh yeah, that would work. And then I'm just thinking of the end of Rise of Skywalker when he's like, let's find out.
Maybe they could reshoot that scene.
Oh my god.
That would be awesome.
It's like Billy D, cool it on the Lando factor here. We don't want you looking into innuendos.
She could be your great granddaughter.
Oh my god, that was so creepy.
And I don't want Janna being his daughter. There's no reason for that to happen. But taking a young whippersnapper like Janna, who didn't get a whole lot of screen time because it wasn't her story. So what are you gonna do? But now, so much possibilities.
Mm-hmm. I think that would be neat. I think that would really work. Actually, I think that'd be great.
Yeah, and to tie in podcasting and the Star Wars universe. Come on.
Yes,
it's right there.
Okay, hold on. So this just in from Dave.
Thanks,
about an event series. Okay, so let's see. New buzzwords. Whatever makes the show seem special.
Exactly.
So Heroes was
it's
a miniseries. Fargo is a limited series. Under the Dome. Let's see. Live Another Day is an event series. Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's something just to make it more excited. And, it's Lando. So come on.
Yeah.
Has to be an event.
But Greg is still waiting for the Battle of Tanab.
Ooh.
When did they mention that? Was that in Return of the Jedi?
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone must have told him about my maneuvers in the Battle of Tanab.
That's right. That's because he's a general.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Well, look at you, a general.
Woo. All right. Well, that's all the Star Wars series.
No, there's not. There's the Acolyte.
Oh my gosh.
That last one.
Dude. Okay. Well, this ties in then to the end of the High Republic, which the High Republic is the publishing arm of Lucasfilm.
That's the new story.
New stories
era.
that are right. That they're publishing a whole bunch of books within the High Republic, which is set about 200 years before Star Wars: A New Hope. Yeah, exactly. So let's see. The Acolyte, Leslie Headland, Emmy Award nominated creator of the series Russian Doll, brings a new Star Wars series to Disney Plus with The Acolyte, which is a mystery thriller that will take viewers into a galaxy of shadowy secrets and emerging dark side powers in the final days of the High Republic era. So people were speculating that this is where we might see Darth Plagueis.
Ooh.
Because if you think about it, he's a long-lived moon.
Yes.
Moon. And so his timeline starts out pretty far in advance of the Old Republic, which is the era of the prequels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then Darth Plagueis the Wise, teaches his Padawan, not Padawan, but
his acolyte.
His acolyte is Darth Sidious.
Yes.
Yeah. So That is cool. Yeah, Jess. Go to Jess.
Yeah, Jess is very happy about this one. Jess Walls. Yes, I was hoping they would tie into the High Republic. I am pulling for this one to make it through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this would pull through because they're spending so much time and effort and money into the High Republic.
Right.
Multimedia.
Oh yeah, publishing.
Stories.
Publishing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
They have comics. They have novels.
Mhm.
So yeah, no. If it goes well, then they're gonna fast track this one.
Right. Whew. Okay. Well, yeah, I think that would be great. And of course, this is probably years away. So we would be well into the publishing of the High Republic and know all those stories. So to get to see some of these characters in live action would be really neat.
Yeah, there is no time frame on this one.
Nope.
And a lot of them, there's no time frame.
No. Even, was there for Obi-Wan? Obi-Wan Kenobi.
No.
Oh,
They don't say anything.
No. They just gave some new times to Marvel series coming out.
And what didn't they mention?
They didn't mention any kind of movie with the Game of Thrones creators.
That's done.
Right.
They walked away. They're over at Netflix.
That's right. But they did briefly mention a Star Wars film written by Taika Waititi. They still
Untitled.
confirmed that.
All right. I am so excited about that one. After we had seen what he did with What Lies in the Shadows.
Yeah.
One of my favorite shows we've seen since the lockdown.
Yeah.
I'm all on board.
Uh-huh.
I loved his Mandalorian work and as IG-11, but after seeing What Lies in the Shadows, I just can't wait for this.
He's an off the wall character. Because I remember we watched
Thor.
Was it 2? No, Thor 3. Thor 3. And
Thor 3 called Thor
the
and
comedy
Hulk together again.
The comedy duo. Yes. Yeah, and we were like, why? This movie is we laughed so hard we didn't understand. Is this
Thor?
a Marvel film? And then I actually got to, were you there at the press conference?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, we were at the press conference for Thor 3 and Taika Waititi. Then I understood after meeting him why this film was so off the wall, because he's off the wall.
Oh, and as Eric
crazy
is saying,
guy.
I just watched Jojo Rabbit.
Yes!
Absolutely loved it. He is going to be the end all be all of the next Star Wars voice.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say end all be all, but he's going to be a very prevalent Star Wars voice.
I think what it is, he just has such a different perspective, a different interesting take on things, that it's fun to see things through that perspective. And it's almost like Lost Stars in that you got to see the galaxy far, far away from a completely different perspective. Yeah. All these events you knew through a certain way, you got to see them in this different scope. And so I think that's what he's really good at. That's
what their intention was in the first place with all the standalone films, that each one would have its own genre voice.
Right. I mean, that worked great for Marvel. Let's hope.
And I want to see more of that.
Right. Let's hope they keep it that way.
What didn't we see in these announcements? Mandalorian Season 3.
Very true. I wonder if that's just getting its own announcement.
Yeah, but still, you have all these announcements. Let's throw that one in there as well. So very, very odd.
What do you take from that?
Oh, what did Eric say earlier? That there's more to announce. They just didn't have time.
Right.
Running out of steam.
Okay.
Adam says he was a great Green Lantern. Taika Waititi was a Green Lantern? Are we on a different conversation here?
I don't know.
I don't know. So, I'm sure they're going to do it, because didn't we read somewhere that they're going to begin production beginning of 2021? Which it's when you say action and cut for the first times, I will believe it.
Right. Okay, I have to. Jack, you have quite the sense of humor. He thinks that the Taika Waititi series or a movie will be a group of Sith Padawans that are really bad at being Sith, and I can't camera crew documents their journey. I wonder how many camera crew got sliced in this in the making of this film.
For any of you fans of What Lies in the Shadows,
you know
will know what that means.
Which is about a group of vampires who has a documentary crew with them.
Yeah, that's funny. Dave Scale says Grogu didn't sign for a third season. He's playing hardball. You know what? Maybe that's why their season 3 is halted right now.
Yep.
And Adam reminds us there is no Rian Johnson yet. Yeah.
Woo!
But now, wasn't that one of the ones that was on again, off again, on again, off again?
It was just announced along with, I think, the Game of Thrones guys, or it was all within a similar time period, and we were all kind of like, all right, Kathleen, all right.
This was announced right when Last Jedi was coming out, and the early reviews loved Last Jedi. So that's when they were just handing him the keys to the kingdom.
Right.
But then didn't he... once again, with all these announcements going back and forth, you don't know what to believe, so you listen to it with half an ear.
Right.
Say, okay, when it's done, it's done. But I'm just still very, very saddened that we're not seeing any announcements tying in with Kevin Feige.
Right. Yeah.
How excited were we all when we heard that? Like, okay, that's a man who knows how to pull together a universe.
I agree.
Okay, Jack Vasper is also pulling for a Matt the Radar Technician series.
That would be very cool.
Starring Adam Driver.
Nice. Oh my gosh. Well, that was an hour just to talk about the Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, we got little information on each, but just enough. Now, everyone in the chat, are we happy with this rollout? Do we hope that, or had we wished that maybe they had rolled things out in the next couple of years instead of giving us everything at one time? I'm after hearing all this, and with Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau attached to so much, that it worries me that you spread yourself too thin and it's gonna show. So maybe let's pick, if they just gave us 2 series,
right?
Which they kind of already did with Kenobi and Andor.
Right.
That was in the works. Let's say they gave us 2 more series. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But they gave us 10. So that's a little worrisome. But then again, on the other side, it's like, okay, how many of those will actually stick?
Right. Very true.
So conflicted here. But, in the end, it's more Star Wars. However, I want more quality Star Wars.
Yeah, and it's really interesting because, and you and I were talking about this before we got on, but like, I've been so invested in Star Wars all my life. Like, when you're invested in something, you have a lot of emotional attachment, and you're very, well, you're emotionally attached, and so it's hard to be
separated.
Yeah, separated from it. Like
unbiased.
Like I get so excited, and then we've gotten slammed on that. So it's like, okay, well, now we find it hard to be excited. On the other hand, a lot of the Marvel things, like I'm a new Marvel fan, and I'm very excited about a lot of the Marvel announcements, even though I do feel that some of it might be a bit far out and might change and things like that. But overall, I'm happier with what the Marvel universe has done with bringing the comics to life into, media that I enjoy a little more than comics, which is the TV series and the movies and everything like that. And so when they announced the Marvel stuff, I was super excited. And I'm like more excited for the Marvel stuff than Star Wars right now. And I don't know what that says about me, but like, I'm becoming more of a Marvel fan, and I'm trying to embrace that more too.
Well, so. More of a Marvel fan?
Yeah.
Or just a big Marvel fan?
Well, I didn't grow up a Marvel fan. It was just through the MCU that I've kind of been brought on board. But then what they've been doing with things like Captain Marvel and Black Panther, and just bringing all these diverse voices and different things, and like Ms. Marvel and things like that, it just makes me more excited and more into Marvel than Star Wars right now.
Okay.
So like Marvel, case in point, Marvel is getting a Ms. Marvel series, whereas Star Wars is doing the Bad Batch, so you have like just different focuses, and it's Marvel is more focused on things that I can relate to. I think that's the point.
Okay. A question that pops up in my mind, that they have 10 Star Wars series and 10 Marvel series.
Yes.
Where's this money coming from? And I say that because you have a slate of films, you release them in theaters, all that profit goes into the next batch of production.
Right.
And since they lost a ton of money this year, just not even going with the theme parks, but losing money on Soul and losing money on Mulan.
Well, I have kind of an answer for you.
Okay.
You ready? So the press release for this Investor Day call begins with this announcement. The Walt Disney Company surpasses 137 million paid subscriptions across its direct-to-consumer services, shattering previous guidance. And it increases paid subscriptions target to 300 to 350 million. So they're banking on all these paid monthly subscriptions to help pay for all of this and hopefully get them a little bit out of the red as well. And if you saw, they did raise the price of Hulu Live TV, like by $10, I think, almost. So Hulu, so they have Hulu, they have Disney Plus, which surpassed, I think, 65 million subscribers 3 years before they were like intending to, because people are home. They're just watching the streaming stuff. So, and then they did announce later that one of the films that we were excited about is coming out to Premiere Access. Raya and the Last Dragon is going to be the next Disney animated film. And that was scheduled to come out in theaters, I believe, in March, one of those. And now it's coming out to Disney Plus Premiere Access.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I think actually that one probably will do better than Mulan, because Mulan is live action, not necessarily geared toward kids. Whereas an animated Disney film, people generally know that that's a family film. It'll be geared toward kids as well as adults. But like more parents are probably going to get that Premiere Access so that their kids can see it.
Well, I think Mulan had a bigger built-in audience, but people were they were digging in their heels. Why am I paying extra for this? And I shouldn't have to. Well, then don't watch it then.
Oh, and Greg makes a point. Raya is going to the theaters too, so you have options.
Yeah, it'll be released in like a very small handful of theaters.
Yeah. Oh, and he also, Greg makes some good points today. You put this many shows on the Disney Plus service, then more people will subscribe for longer periods of time.
Right, and that's the thing there. I think they made a mistake in the beginning by when Mandalorian ended, there was nothing new for Star Wars. So how many people did we see on Facebook saying we're gonna unsubscribe to Disney Plus?
Oh,
now they got to keep this going. If they do one after the other instead of tag teaming them on top of each other,
definitely,
then people will hang around and you'll get more subscribers to hang on there.
Yeah, I had a friend who's not necessarily a big Disney fan, and she felt like after 3 months after The Mandalorian ended, she was like wasting her subscription and decided to unsubscribe because she wasn't into all the Disney stuff that we, were totally into.
Yeah, I think maybe now they've learned from that and just keep it going. And there's so much Star Wars material out there still, like detours. Put that up there after Mandalorian ends. We don't have anything for quite some time.
For Star Wars.
For Star Wars, yes. So why not put detours up there to satiate our need for new Star Wars content? They're already done. Put them up there. Ewoks and droids.
Yeah.
It's right there. You have the Ewok Adventure, Battle for Endor. You have so many documentaries. All of that bonus feature stuff you have on the DVDs. Let's get that out there. Let's make sure the Star Wars fans don't go anywhere.
Right. Okay, well, so the thing is, if you're a Star Wars fan, how many people are like crossover Star Wars Marvel fans? Because I know a lot. Raise your hand in the chat or say I am if you are. So you are, right?
Oh,
You're a Marvel fan. I'm a Marvel fan. Well, so to satiate those crossover fans like us, on January 15th, WandaVision comes out. And that was announced a couple months ago. But
birthday series.
That's right. It's the day before your birthday.
Yeah, and that's Dave Scales' birthday. Oh, there he is. Hold on, where is he? Dave.
Yeah.
Hey, that's Dave Scales' birthday. And my birthday eve.
Yay! So I think because of that, you'll get a lot of people. And then just announced today, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier series, which so excited about, that is finally had a date announced, and that will be coming out March 19th. So by the time WandaVision ends, you got Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Then Loki was announced to be May 2021. So what's that? 3 months after March.
That's 2 months after. So one will end, other one will begin. And I don't want to hear anyone say, "Oh, that's too much. That's too much." You know what? Don't watch it then.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because I love the fact that one ends and another one begins.
Oh yeah. Totally.
Hold on. Adam O'Brien over in Australia wants an Ewok horror series. They eat humans.
Oh my gosh.
Ewok zombies.
Now, was there a WandaVision trailer, a new one, or was it this?
You know what? There's one right here.
Oh.
Now listen.
Okay.
To the music.
Oh.
Are we screen sharing this?
No, not yet. So wait. Let's bring this down. Can we bring it down here? Let's bring it down here. I'm going to make this. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But hold on.
Does anyone know what I'm talking about?
All right, get
Here's
ready.
the WandaVision. Here, listen to the music.
Okay, here we go. Is this up?
So what's a single gal like you doing rattling around this big house?
Well, I assure you, I'm married to a man, a human one.
Wanda. What's it been? I'm not sleep
We are an unusual couple.
Oh, I don't think that was ever in question.
We just don't know what to expect.
Howdy, neighbors. Hey, bud.
Wanda, what's up? Who are you?
I don't know. I think something's wrong here.
Wanda, can you read me? Who's doing this to
Are you here to help us?
This is our home.
Then let's fight for it.
Well, I think we handled that well.
Wow.
There's nothing they can do to mess that up.
Oh my god. That's the first time I had seen that particular one.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
That looks amazing.
Oh, the monkeys. The monkeys are in the Marvel Universe.
They are.
Oh, that is an awesome mix of Daydream Believer.
It is. And honestly, like hearing his voice, Davy Jones. Like it almost lends, like it totally works with this because, Davy Jones unfortunately passed away. I think that was 2012, right?
Yeah.
And Vision, we know, has passed away in the Marvel MCU. So I don't know. It just lent this kind of ethereal quality to the whole trailer.
I'm glad they didn't do a redo, a reboot or re-recording of Daydream Believer, but they just updated the original recording.
Yeah.
And oh my god, I've got to get this. I can't wait to get this soundtrack.
Oh yeah. Well, just ask Alexa. And Glenn just ordered a WandaVision shirt from her universe. Cool. They've got a WandaVision shirt.
Yeah, there's so much going on in this series
Mm-hmm.
that, yeah, once again, it's going to be very, very hard for them to mess this up. Just seeing Vision and Wanda in their classic Marvel Star Wars classic Marvel comic costumes.
That's right.
Yeah,
for
those very
Halloween.
solid colored costumes.
So cute.
Yeah, cannot wait for that.
This is insane, this programming sheet. I'm trying to get to the Marvel. I can't find it.
So we have that, and Catherine Hahn, always good.
Yes. As kind of their sidekick, you always have to have the neighbor.
The kooky sidekick.
Yes.
The one who's the voice of the audience.
Oh, here we
Alright.
go. Marvel.
What are you looking up?
I am looking up just about the series, but okay. So then we have Falcon and the Winter Soldier. All right, so let's go back to our screen. So I think we'll bring up just now. We'll bring up stuff we're excited about in some of these other. We won't go through everything.
Okay.
Okay, how's that
Yeah,
sound?
'cause people gotta go to bed.
Yeah, right. I know some of you did, which is fine. I get it. So what I'm really excited for is Ms. Marvel. Now, this series, I'm not sure if it was announced already. To me, this was new news. Ms. Marvel is going to be a Disney Plus series. It'll be out in late 2021, and Iman Vellani will star as Ms. Marvel. And she is a newer Marvel character. She came to the comics because Sana Amanat was working at Marvel Comics, and she was quested with kind of bringing a character that had her experience growing up into comics. And so she created this character that is a teenager, and she's a Pakistani American, and she gets these powers and can have make her fists really big or make different parts of her body really big. And so as a teenager, she's struggling not only with these new powers, but also her identity, because as a teenager, that's what you do. So it's kind of a YA story. So honestly, she became super popular, immediately. The comic did 10 times better than they thought it would in its first issue and everything like that. And so what I kind of feel like is Ms. Marvel has this same kind of quality that Spider-Man does, Peter Parker. He's got that similar, she's a teenager trying to figure out who she is, just like Peter Parker is. And that's how a lot of people love Spider-Man, because he
doesn't have his act together
exactly
like Clark Kent or
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, and so Ms. Marvel herself is in the Marvel universe. It's happening around her, and she idolizes Captain Marvel. And so she kind of forms her first outfit, her superhero outfit, after Captain Marvel. And so what's cool is they also announced that Captain Marvel 2 is going to come out as a film, and it'll feature again Brie Larson. It'll be directed by Nia DaCosta, and Iman Vellani, who plays Ms. Marvel in this 2021 series, will be in Captain Marvel 2. So I love that they are, juxtaposing these things or crossing over. And then also Monica Rambeau from the first film, Captain Marvel. Monica Rambeau played Brie Larson's friend growing up. She had the daughter, and yeah.
So you get
exciting.
Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel.
Ms. Marvel,
Do you know
yeah.
who they're going to battle? If you look at the press release.
Okay.
They're going to battle Electra Girl and Electra Woman and Dinah Girl.
What?
They're going to battle Electra Woman and Dinah Girl.
Are you making stuff up?
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
That's who they're gonna fight.
Oh.
See, I told you. See, they're bringing back that 70s camp.
Oh, okay, I get it. Now, just to let you know, okay, actually, Monica Rambeau is the child in Captain Marvel. She grows up. And so in Captain Marvel 2, she will portray a grown-up Monica Rambeau.
Okay.
I said that wrong, so there you go. Christopher got it.
He got it.
Thank you for giving him closure on that joke.
Yeah, but you know what? You know who's gonna break up the fight? Dynamite.
What's the dog you like? The dog, something dog? Captain Dog?
What?
Top Dog?
Underdog?
Underdog!
Underdog. Oh, we need Underdog.
I know.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, there were so many cool Marvel things, but like those are the two that I was most excited about. Was there anything that you wanted to bring up, Richard?
The Fantastic Four announcement.
Okay.
This new film.
Yes.
So go ahead and read.
about that?
Yeah. We just need a Fantastic Four film. The Roger Corman one in '94 was fun.
Mm-hmm.
The other two iterations, not so much.
Okay.
One where you had Captain America playing Human Torch.
Yeah, exactly. So are you ready for this description of Fantastic Four?
Oh, let's do this.
Fantastic Four features one of Marvel's most iconic families. John Watts is on board to direct.
Whoa, that just says so. Don't give us spoilers. You should have started that with spoilers. Come on, sweetie.
That's the last one in the line of Marvel feature films, so take that with a grain of salt.
Yeah, we're definitely going to get Fantastic Four. It's such a huge family in the Marvel universe.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's going to happen. They got a very important story, and they've done so many crossovers with other characters.
Yeah.
Okay, Jack Vasbury is saying no Brad Bird from Fantastic Four. Was he gonna do a Fantastic Four?
Let us know.
I want to see a live action.
Well, I believe didn't Brad Bird? He was instrumental in The Incredibles, in which is kind of a Fantastic Four spinoff. Oh yes, WandaVision will tie into Doctor Strange. Yes, and that will lead to Spider-Man 3 and more multiverse shenanigans. Woohoo! I'm excited. See, this is why I love Marvel. This is why I love Marvel, because they got their it together.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. This is the best time to be a comic fan right now.
Totally. Yeah. All right. So shall we move on to Disney?
Back in my day, I was happy with Superman 2.
Well, me too. I loved Superman 2.
Disney.
Yeah.
And where's my Howard the Duck series? Hello? McFly? Hello?
Did they mention Howard the Duck at some point?
Yes, remember
That's what I
Kevin
thought.
Smith was going to do. They had a whole new anthology series, and Howard the Duck was going to be in there. McFly? Hello?
Aww. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm holding out hope for the continuation on this press event.
Yes. All right. So I do. Okay. Well, let's go to Disney.
Okay.
Because
everyone sit tight. Don't make plans for the morning.
So the Mighty Ducks series, which was previously announced, has a name. It's called The Mighty Ducks Game Changers, and it will feature Lauren Graham.
Oh, all right, I'm on board.
And Emilio Estevez is back reprising his role.
The Mighty Ducks Endgame. I can't wait for this.
I know. I'm excited.
Will Emilio Estevez snap his fingers and the other team will just turn to dust? Wait, what's it called?
What?
Game Changer. I'm thinking of Endgame.
Oh, I was like, what are you talking about?
All right, now this next one you have on the list is going to make the Turkels very happy. Are they still with us? Turkels, you still with us?
Well, okay, first of all, I do have to glance over this. There is a Beauty and the Beast series apparently happening with Luke Evans and Josh Gad, and they played Gaston and his sidekick, respectively.
The Few?
Thank you.
Go.
The Few. And the music will be by Alan Menken. So I think that is also a limited series. Let's see. So I'm excited about that. And that's in production to debut in... The Mighty Ducks is in production to debut in 2021.
Okay.
Yeah. There's other series too, but we're not going to mention them all because that would be a lot. Mighty Ducks Endgame, yes. And by the way, any other Disney films or series that caught your eye, please let us know in the comments as we go through this Disney Plus original films coming. This is where all the nostalgic content is happening, you guys. Because Hocus Pocus 2 is coming to Disney Plus. Now, when it's coming, I didn't write that down, so let me check.
Are they reuniting the Sanderson sisters?
Well, yeah, of course
good.
they are.
Good. Just hope this wasn't going to be like a Halloween 3 thing. where you continue the franchise but without any of the main characters. All right, Hocus Pocus 2, and this is going to come out sometime in the summer.
I doubt it. I'm having a hard time finding it.
Yeah, they had great success apparently in the first one, releasing a Halloween film in July. So why not release this one sometime mid-June? All right, you know what? I'll go on while you're searching for that.
Please do. Oh, I found it.
Oh, okay.
The following are the Disney live-action products listed in order of announcement. So, okay, so it doesn't specify. Oh, yeah. Nope, doesn't specify. Hocus Pocus 2. No specification, which is why I did not write down a date. So there you go.
Okay, but now what about Sister Act 3?
Woohoo!
They left us with a cliffhanger at the end of Sister Act 2. Where are things going to go? I want to know. Now, it's what, 20 some odd years since to continue this story?
Yes.
Come on, this is what I've been waiting for.
And Whoopi Goldberg is back. And she will also be producing it with Tyler Perry, as well as being in Sister Act 3. Now, I loved these films, and I loved these films as a kid because they were kind of aimed at me, but you know who loved these films even more than me?
Whoopi Goldberg?
My parents. Because they actually had that experience of being taught by Catholic nuns at school. Like that was their experience. So they like totally related and were like laughing harder than me in the theater, and I was looking at them like, what's up with you?
Did they drop a beat like they did in the film?
I loved the music. It was so much fun. That's what drew me in as a kid. I was like, I love that.
Right.
So if Sister Act 3 comes with some music and Whoopi Goldberg, like I'm all in. That'll be great.
Okay. All right. Let's name a few more. Okay.
Okay. Well,
So make it good.
All right. Okay.
What is prequel to The Lion King?
I don't know what this means. This is the first time this was announced. So I think Jon Favreau is involved
Of course he is.
Prequel to The Lion King as a feature film live action.
All right. You know what? I wasted my turn on that one. Move on. Oh, Jungle Cruise.
Well, we know about this.
I know, but was there any more?
Yes.
Like it's going to take place in a pool with teddy bears and puppets? Because if you're going to go that direction, we have some footage for you.
It's slated for July 2021.
Okay.
There you go.
Or Disney Plus March 2021?
Maybe.
Probably. You know what it is.
No. Okay. So this kind of piqued my interest. A Disney Plus original film entitled Pinocchio is live action, directed by Robert Zemeckis, and stars Tom Hanks.
Who's going to be in animated Geppetto?
I don't know. I guess. No, he's not animated. Yeah.
I'm thinking last time they've done a few films together, but I'm thinking Polar Express.
Right. Oh, yeah. I hope not.
Ugh.
Yeah. Well, technology has changed since then.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, we're also getting Disenchanted, which is with Amy Adams. These are all Disney Plus originals, like all of these. And then what I found really interesting is Walt Disney Animation Studios they've always done feature films. And now they are going to be dipping their toes in the water into Disney Plus animated series, starting with Baymax, a series, and then a series called Zootopia Plus. I'm so excited.
What happens when you put two pluses together?
I don't know.
Did they repel?
Zootopia Plus on Disney Plus.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, maybe they do. There you go.
Well, I can't have that happening.
No, there was also an animated series called Tiana, and then Moana, the series, and then another series, which is, I think, also in conjunction with a Japanese studio. That is a series I cannot pronounce.
Iwaju.
Yes. So Disney Animation Studios is taking on series.
Only a matter of time.
Yeah.
All right.
Woo!
Then let's wrap it up with some Pixar, and then one honorable mention from FX.
Okay, so we'll mention one thing from Pixar that's coming. Well, of course, okay, actually two. So I lied. So Soul is coming to Disney Plus
December 25th.
December 25th. Merry Christmas to us. But also announced today is with any Pixar film, there has to be a short, right? So the short Burrow is coming, and along with Soul. And Burrow is a short about a bunny that's building his burrow home.
Oh.
Yeah, so we get to watch that on Christmas Day too.
Wow. Don't make plans. Don't make other plans.
I know. And then also another Pixar film coming is called Lightyear. And it's about Buzz Lightyear's origin story that inspired the toy. So the actual person, I guess,
Oh,
that the
that's
toy
awesome.
was inspired by. And and Lightyear, the actual person, will be voiced by Chris Evans. And that's coming in 2022 as of now.
What? No.
What?
It's gonna be Tom Hanks.
No. Buzz Lightyear was not Tom Hanks. Buzz Lightyear was Woody.
What? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so let me start that again.
Right. Yes.
Alan.
Yes. Alan. Yes, him. What is it?
I want to say Steve Allen. That's not.
No. It's
Oh, where are our heads?
Tim Allen.
Tim Allen.
Tim Allen. It's late. Come on.
Tim
Allen.
Yeah, it's gotta be Tim Allen.
No, but he's the voice of the toy. But Chris Evans will be the man that the toy is based on. But it's all in Pixar, so it's all gonna be animated. But I think this is cool. And then you'll probably get a Tim Allen cameo.
Steve Lightyear.
There you go. Tim Allen. Thanks, guys. So I think that's neat.
Okay. All right. Chris Evans, sure. All right.
I like it.
Okay. I'm just hearing. I guess it wouldn't really make sense if Tim Allen was the real astronaut that Buzz was inspired by.
Right. Buzz is his own character, his
Okay.
own toy. So I get it. I get it.
All right. Okay.
Woo. All right. So that's kind of a overview. There's a lot more stuff.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
guys?
Let's give one final honorable mention before we wrap it up, because coming to effects, we're gonna get an Alien series.
It's an adaptation.
Based on the classic Alien films,
Yes.
which means Alien and Aliens.
Right.
That's it. So I'm always excited for Alien and Aliens, and I hope they do just the guy in a suit version.
Okay.
Because once they started going digital aliens, that's when they lost my money. Couldn't hang with it. Then you have alien dogs, alien kitties, alien bunnies.
Really?
Yeah. It got really silly. Because it's digital, so you can do anything. Jack is asking if they can do a proper sequel to Aliens. The sequel to, yeah, one where, spoiler alert, they don't all die in the first 10 seconds of the film.
Yeah.
So there you have it. There you go. I'm excited about that. But okay, so everyone, let's meet back here in a year.
Yeah. See what
stuck.
That's a good. You know what? I should put up a post on Skywalking.
Yeah,
that
we
has
should.
Everything that was announced.
Yeah.
And come back.
And just keep it going. When they don't announce something or they
Cross
cancel
it
something,
off.
cross it off. You put a check mark next to it when it's aired.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be a really fun thing to come back to.
Okay.
All right, sweetie, you're on it.
I am.
All right, everyone. Well, once again, thank you for joining us on this roundtable discussion. As soon as these announcements hit earlier today, we knew we had to get on it.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you for all your comments and reminding us names we keep forgetting.
Yeah, this was fun, you guys. Thank you so much.
All right. So, as Dave Scale says, in 30 minutes, we'll have a new episode of The Mandalorian. 30 minutes?
No, the East Coast has to wait till 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right,
Woo!
everyone. Well, good night. And we hope you're enjoying our recent episode of Classic Marvel Star Wars Comics.
One of the best.
If you
issues
like
yet.
Star Wars and if you like classic, if you like classic Marvel, this is a really good comic issue because it rolls in the bounty hunter Valance, who has a very current Marvel comic series named Bounty Hunter.
And he is such an intriguing bad guy. I
Yeah.
loved him.
Yeah, in fact, some people were already pulling for a Valance series. So thank you, Megan Rickards. Thanks for being the last party of the night.
Nice. Awesome.
That was fun, says Christopher Marino.
Thanks, guys.
So tomorrow, Friday,
Yes.
we will have at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time pop culture trivia with a lot of Christmas and Hanukkah categories.
Because it's Hanukkah now.
Yeah, that's right. happy Hanukkah to everyone.
Yay.
And after our trivia, we're going to do a Mandalorian discussion on Chapter 14, The Return of Ahsoka and Boba Fett. That's what it's called. No, it's not.
All right. Bye, everyone.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Woo!
See you tomorrow.